10 Common Sources of Environment-Related Stress. If you're experiencing signs of environmental stress, then you likely have one or more sources in your life. While there are many things and events which can contribute to the stress that we are under, these can boil down to several main points of interest. Here are some of the most common sources of environmental stress. Natural disasters. Natural disasters can obviously be quite alarming. These events include things such as hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes. Natural disasters and even the worry of such things happening tend to produce a fair bit of environmental stress due to the threat they can pose to our physical safety and the safety of people and things around us that we care for. Climate change. Climate change is a major environmental stressor that can cause physical, psychological, and social impacts. The anxiety about climate change can lead to long-term effects in individuals as well as communities. As our world changes around us, we can develop fear concerning our future. Pollution. Exposure to air, water, and soil pollution can be very dangerous. Due to the risk of health impacts such as respiratory problems, cancer, and reproductive issues, our bodies can undergo a tremendous level of environmental stress. Noise. Exposure to high levels of noise from sources such as traffic, construction, and industrial activity can cause environmental stress due to the risk of hearing damage, sleep disturbance, and psychological impacts such as anxiety and depression. Crowding. Exposure to crowded living conditions or work environments can cause environmental stress due to the lack of privacy, personal space, and autonomy. For people who get claustrophobic easily, dense populations and spaces can be increasingly alarming. Electromagnetic radiation, phones, computers, and Wi-Fi can cause environmental stress due to the risk of health impacts such as headaches, fatigue, and cognitive impairment. Work-related stress. Exposure to work-related stressors such as job insecurity, long hours, and workplace bullying can cause environmental stress due to the risk of physical and psychological health impacts. Social stress. Exposure to social stressors such as discrimination, poverty, and social isolation can cause environmental stress due to the risk of psychological and social impacts on individuals and communities. These common sources of stress can be found in all of our lives. For some, it might just be a singular environmental factor. At the other end of the spectrum, you may be looking at this list and thinking that a lot of it applies to you. Overall, it's simply important to know that environmental stress sources are all around us. Learning to identify these sources, and how they are impacting you personally, is the next step in this journey to improving your mental and physical health. Tomorrow we'll be discussing 15 consequences of unmanaged environment-related stress. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.